Invitations are generally sent between 8 and 10 weeks before the wedding date. For destination weddings, it's best to send your invitations out closer to 10 weeks in advance so that people can make travel arrangements. The different elements of an invitation include the invitation, the response card, the reception card, and if you want, you can also include a card that shows directions to and from the wedding and the reception.
Things that are popular right now are very contemporary, very modern, very colorful, lots of reflecting on themselves and their personality and things that they want to reflect in their wedding.
Brides love letterpress. That's one thing that seems to be the hottest trend. And we do a lot with silk and fabrics. Boxes seems to be a big trend as well. We ship a lot of our invitations in boxes.
There are papers that are specially created for techniques like letterpress or engraving, which are going to be a very nice and soft and thick papers. If a bride is looking for texture, there is an enormous amount of texture papers out there. There is a lot of enhancements to choose from to make the invitation look like a jewel, to make them look one of the kind. They can choose from bows, handmade bows. They can choose from rosettes, rhinestones, feathers. Fans they really do look like hand calligraphy, which is a great option because the bride doesn't have to go to the extra expense of having a hand calligraphy done on her invitations. When you do use scripty and very fancy fonts, you really don't need that much more on an invitation.
Give yourself enough time to check your wording, think about your wording, do a little research. We have a lot of non-traditional family units out there, so a lot of the traditional wording does not necessarily work for everyone. And definitely when you receive your invitations, just make sure you double check everything and give yourself enough time so that if something has happened, you have a buffer and you're not panicking.
Today there are a lot of great options when it comes to postage, especially now that there are companies like photostamps.com and Zazzle.com. You can create your own postage stamps, which is really fun.
If your invitation is really a wow, and it really is one of a kind, people will call you and people will let you know, the guests will let you know that I just received your invitation and I've never seen anything like this in my life.